Or Georgie. Georgie. I've been calling him George so much. Georgie. Oh my god, and it still rattles in. Shoot that please, Reddish. Yes! Huge shot from Cam Reddish. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jugger back with a brand new video as we are going to be continuing our MyLeague NBA2k20 expansion franchise rebuild series. Hope you guys are excited to be back, as obviously we just finished our second off season and there is so much to get into. I can't wait to start this episode. Probably the most hype I've been for an episode since we started. If you guys are excited as well, make sure you guys obviously, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, and also subscribe to the channel. I almost forgot all that stuff that you guys have to do. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel. I felt like there was something I'm forgetting. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell as well. I haven't been mentioning that, but hit the little bell. That'll ensure you get a notification when these videos go live and you don't want to miss it. This season is finally going to be hectic and crazy, and I'm hoping we can be competitive. I do have high hopes that we can be competitive this season, and so does someone else who we will be getting into in this episode. A little bit more storyline building in this episode, which should be very, very fun. So let's just get into it. As you can see, we are here at our practice facility, or our actual court, either way, whatever you want to call it, and we're getting some shots up with our new addition to the team. And to just go into that, yes, on July 22nd of free agency, we did sign Michael Porter Jr. to a max deal. He is now a Seattle Ninja, and that is going to be our star of the future. So we are putting a lot of our marbles into the Michael Porter Jr. basket, so we'll see how that pans out for us, and hopefully it works. I think he's a good player, and I think he's also at the point in his career where he's developed his game. He's coming off a pretty good season, and now this can be his huge breakout where he shows he can be that guy on a competitive playoff team. So that's what we're hoping for. I still don't think we're a championship team. I really don't think we're there, but I do think we've made progress to being a competitive team rather than a bottom dweller in the league. So let's see if that actually turns out to be true. We'll have to just see how things end up shaking down as the season progresses, but that's where I'm at with how I feel about the team. With us getting into a new season, and with us being the team that is owned by Jeff Bezos, just being owned by Jeff Bezos brings about a lot of discussion and speculation and all that just on its own. But the fact that also that Jeff Bezos started this NBA expansion project and all that, there's just a lot of stuff being said, a lot of chat going on surrounding our organization, surrounding our owner. So I wanted to get into a little bit of that. One of the takes that we had surrounded around Michael Porter Jr. that was worth mentioning is going to come from Kendrick Perkins on Twitter, and he did say, so Seattle decided to put all their eggs in the Michael Porter Jr. basket and offer him the max. IDK, I don't know, y'all. Just unsure he's ready to be that dude. 17 points and 7 rebounds per game is nice and all, but I still like him better as a second or third option, but that's just me. So Kendrick Perkins came through with some very strong words about how he feels about Michael Porter Jr. So obviously Michael Porter Jr. has some hefty expectations to live up to, with people saying stuff like that, as he obviously wants to diminish those naysayers like Kendrick Perkins. Then more so on the Jeff Bezos side of things, later in the month of September, as obviously the NBA season doesn't start till October and we're ready to get things started. So right now we are in October, but over in September we did have Adrian Woj. We had Woj have a tweet regarding Jeff Bezos, and he pretty much said that sources tell ESPN that Jeff Bezos is still content with his expansion project amidst the struggles his Seattle Ninjas have faced, and he apparently guarantees the Ninjas will make the playoffs this year with the added services of Michael Porter Jr. And I feel Jeff Bezos was feeling pressure from the Seattle media and from the Seattle fans to finally be competitive. It's been 2 years and we haven't been competitive at all. Even some of the other expansion teams have at least looked like they can make the playoffs, even though none of them have. They at least had look like there was an opportunity. We have not even sniffed looking like we were a playoff team. We haven't even came close. So now the pressure's starting to build, and that's when Jeff Bezos dropped that bomb and told a source that he believes that the Seattle Ninjas with Michael Porter Jr. and with the players we have around him is ready to be a playoff team. So we'll see if we can live up to that, because we're going to have some very angry fans and a very angry local media if we cannot live up to the expectations that have been set by Jeff Bezos. So we'll see how that goes, how that shakes down for us. And yeah, that's just where we're at with everything. I have been working on Michael Porter Jr.'s shot here, as like I've been saying, Hall of Fame, and I'm just missing every shot even though I said I've been working on it. Oh my, why is none of them going in? But there we go. Like I've been saying though, Hall of Fame is so unforgiving with these shots. If you're not shooting it perfect, you're not going to make anything. I am missing like every shot with him. That's crazy. I was doing good before you guys started watching, and now I'm missing every freaking shot. There we go. So I've been working on it. I think we're going to be all right come game time. I don't know why I can't make any now. I can't make a single shot now. There we go. All right, just leave on a make. Just gotta leave on a make. And that wasn't a make. Can that be our make? All right, cool. So I've been working on it. He's the star of our team, so we gotta at least have his shot down. I haven't really been working on anyone else's shot, but we at least needed to have his shot down, so I think we should be good. And in this episode, we're gonna get into that season opener, so I hope you guys are excited. This should be very, very fun getting into this first game with finally a roster that we think can be competitive, and it is once again going to be against the Toronto Raptors, so a pretty good team to start out against. I do want to go over a few things first. I did want to go over to social media and just drop all the way down to June. Yes, there we go. And or not June, July, and go over some of these transactions. Where did guys end up landing as far as free agency? So I think it starts right here. Yeah, this is where it's going to start. So obviously we did try to go for Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell did end up re-signing with the Utah Jazz. He ended up re-signing on a $125 million deal. So that's cool for the Jazz. Crazy. One of the biggest free agency landings of the offseason was the Charlotte Hornets were able to secure Paul George, take him from the Los Angeles Clippers. They secured him on a 4-year, $175 million contract. Props to Charlotte. That should really help boost their team. I really think it should. As far as Kawhi though, the Claw did decide to agree to terms to go back to LA, so that's really good for LA to not lose both of their stars. And they did get Kawhi Leonard back on that same contract, $175 million contract. From there, we had Rudy Gobert did re-up his contract as well with the Jazz. He signed a 5-year, $202 million contract to stay with the Jazz. From there, we have, what else did we have? We have De'Aaron Fox. He ended up signing with the Salt Lake City Swarm. So the Salt Lake City Swarm also got a huge contract and a huge player on a huge deal. They got De'Aaron Fox for 4 years on a $145 million contract. So shout out to the Swarm for being aggressive and trying to obtain a player. And obviously that really sucks for the Sacramento Kings, because that's quite a huge piece to lose there. And I don't know if they filled that hole. From there, we did have Bam sign back with the Heat on a $189 million contract, almost a $190 million contract, and that's another player we try to go for. Larry Markkinen, a player who we did have our eye on since he is a younger player, and we are trying to accumulate some young talent. He did sign up, he did re-up with the Bulls on a $167 million contract, so really good for the Bulls to not lose their young star. Or developing star. From there, we did have the Celtics. They were able to keep the services of Jason Tatum. That was the player who we wanted the most, but he did right away. We signed with the Celtics on a 5-year, $167 million contract, almost a $168 million contract, so good for them. As far as the Hawks were able to re-up with John Collins on a $167 million contract, so good for them. Any other ones worth mentioning? Victor Oladipo stays with the Pacers on a 4-year, $130 million contract. The Nets keep Spencer Dinwiddie on a 4-year, $99 million contract. Jonathan Isaac signed with the Mavericks. The Mavericks were the best team in the West all year, and they got even better, signing Jonathan Isaac to a 4-year, $116 million contract. So the Mavericks are going to be lethal. And then the Lakers, they ended up signing Dennis Schroeder on a 3-year, $71 million contract. So some really good big moves in this offseason, guys, and it should be interesting to see how that shakes things up moving into the season. Next, I want to go over to the league history. I just quickly wanted to go over the past champions. So obviously in the first year that we just simulated through and we weren't a good team, the Lakers beat the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals 4-1 with Anthony Davis as the MVP. And in this last year, the playoffs were all over the place, and we had a Milwaukee Mavericks, a Milwaukee Bucks and Dallas Mavericks finals where the Dallas Mavericks lost to the Milwaukee Bucks 4-2, and Giannis was the MVP. And the Milwaukee Bucks kind of struggled and stumbled into that playoff, so it was crazy to see them end up winning the championship, but they did. But Dallas said, nope, we're going to go to free agency and sign Jonathan Isaac, so we'll see if that propels them into being the champion this year. So should be quite interesting. From there, guys, we are going to look at our lineup. I did do all the minutes and figure out how we're going to do everything with this team as far as who plays when, how many minutes, and all that. So starting out, we do have Monty Morris. He was one of the players we signed in this offseason. We got him playing 26 minutes in our starting point guard role. We did re-sign Tim Hardaway Jr. We did keep him, and he is going to just be playing 20 minutes as our starting shooting guard. From there, we have Michael Porter Jr., our star, playing 34 minutes, and he's looking ready to be that guy. We got Scott Harden back, and he's playing 32 minutes in our starting power forward role. And then we have our draft pick, who we traded up with the Spurs to go from 5 to 2 since we got screwed over in the draft lottery. Once again, screw the draft lottery. It's broken. Screw it. But we did get Jeremy Blake with the 2nd overall pick in the 2021 draft, and he is going to be our starting center, also rocking out at 32 minutes. Then one of our other pretty decent sized free agency transactions is going to be Cameron Reddish. He is going to be playing 22 minutes off our bench and pretty much be our 6th man. From there, we got Markieff Morris, who's coming back at 16 minutes. Duncan Robinson coming back to the team as well with 16 minutes. We got George Niang. He is another free agent who we snagged up. We needed a backup center. He's going to have 10 minutes, and this guy can shoot, so I like George Niang. I think he's going to be a very solid piece off the bench, and he's very tall, so he should be good and lanky in the paint. As far as defense, we got Daniel House, who we actually traded for last year, so he is a returning player, and he is going to be rocking out at 10 minutes as well. We did also sign Raleigh Elkins, who's a player who has some really good shooting prowess. He's going to be rocking out at 10 minutes as well. And then we got Javon Carter, who is another returning bench player who's rocking out at 8 minutes. And then Evan Park was going to be our other draft pick, who we had around the 23, 25 range of picks, and he's going to be rocking out at 4 minutes. And then Jeremy Lin is going to be our restricted player. If someone gets hurt, Jeremy Lin will come in and get some playing time. So that is going to be your Seattle Ninjas going into the 2021 season. Let's get ready for our season opener against the Toronto Raptors. Guys, I am ready. It is time. Let's get started. Let's get this season started. I'm ready. So it looks like the Toronto Raptors are going to have a lineup of Kyle Lowry, Jeremy Lamb, who's a player who we traded to them in the previous season. They're going to have Kelly Oubre Jr., so they did snag Kelly Oubre in the offseason, as the Suns did not pick up his player option. Obviously, they did get Pascal Siakam is still there, and then they have Chris Boucher. From there, they got K. Johnson. I'm not sure who K. Johnson is. I feel like it's like Kendall Johnson or something. I'm not sure who K. Johnson is. Call me dumb, but I'm not sure who that is. Then they got James Ennis. Alex Caruso actually ended up leaving the Lakers and signing with Toronto. They got some good players over there, so we'll see if we can keep up with them. As far as defensive matchups, I think I'm completely fine with our defensive matchups, so let's get to it, guys. I'm so excited to have this year started. I couldn't be more excited. Woo! Woo! Let's get to it, you guys. Let's get to it. Alright, so they are going to win the tip, and they immediately toss it up to Jeremy Lamb. We got former teammates guarding each other right there. And oh, and they give us a foul there. That is such a bailout call. All right, yeah, give us one of those misses. That was a terrible bailout call. Like, that was really bad. That was good defense. But okay, we got Monty Morris bringing the ball up. He's gonna get by his man and get fouled by Pascal. Monty's gonna get the ball. And he is going to get by his man and dish an assist to Jeremy Blake, who gets the first points of the season for our Seattle Ninjas. All right, that was a good pass by Larry into Chris Boucher for the bucket. Oh, he threw it to the wrong person. We're going to kick it back out to Monty, and we're going to shoot that shot. And we do get the three with Monty Morris. Let's go, you guys. Off to a pretty all-right start. Making our first 2 field goals. And Pascal's going to take the ball in, and he is going to miss that, but we are going to miss the rebound. We're going to play some good defense, and Pascal's going to miss another shot. We try to throw it up, though, and it gets intercepted by Kelly Oubre. Oh, what is that defense? Woo. Oh, my, but then we can't get a rebound. Come on, you guys. Get the rebound. Come on, you guys. So we got the ball over to Pascal. We got Scott Harden on him. This is a matchup I'm not the fondest of. He is going to miss that. Pascal's taking some questionable shots so far in this game. And we are going to get the easy basket in the fast break with Scott Harden. Yeah, our team looks clearly better this year, guys. And we are going to get this steal on Kyle Lowry and score with Monty Morris. We got Pascal bringing the ball up, and he's going to get ripped as well. Oh, that was a bad shot. I was not trying to shoot that shot at all. That was kind of frustrating that it did that. And that's some good defense by Tim Hardaway again. We're going to push it up, push it up. And we got Jeremy Blake wide open for a layup. And yes, we have 0 points in the last over 2 minutes for the Toronto Raptors. They are definitely struggling offensively. And they are going to get our first time out of the game by the Toronto Raptors. Just not really there offensively at all. All right, we're back out of the timeout. The ball's being brought in. And we got Kyle Lowry trying to get by his man. And that is some good help defense from Duncan Robinson. Got a pick coming. We do get around that, and they have to take another bad shot. Gonna toss it up to Tim Hardaway, and Monty Morris is going to be leaking in front of Kyle Lowry. We're gonna take those easy points again. Monty Morris already up to 7 points and 3 for 3 from the field. Pascal is still cold. He misses another shot. Oh, and he gets blocked by Jeremy Blake, and Jeremy Blake's going to get the block again. Oh, but we do a very bad outlet pass. Very, very bad outlet pass. Obviously, the forward momentum was being stopped of Duncan Robinson, but either way, that was a bad outlet pass. Or Michael Porter Jr., he's so light-skinned, I thought he was Duncan Robinson. More good defense. Woo, is this a whole brand new team with us being able to play defense? And we are going to get the easy bucket with Michael Porter Jr. He is going to get his first basket as a Seattle Ninja. And we get the second timeout from Toronto. They still cannot score on our defense. Oh, and that was a good pass by Kyle Lowry to the cutting Kelly Oubre for an and one on Michael Porter Jr. We are finally going to get some subs into the game. It looks like Javon Carter's in the game now, amongst a lot of other players. Gonna toss the ball up and try to get an easy basket with Cam Reddish. Let's go. Defense not hustling back. We will take those. More good defense from the Seattle Ninjas and another leak out dunk for Cam Reddish. All right, that was some good resilience from Alex Caruso, just battling to get into the paint there on Javon Carter. Got a miss mid-range from Markieff Morris. Oops. Oh, that's some good ball movement from the Raptors, but they are going to miss the shot. Cam Reddish leaking again, gets by his man and gets another fast break dunk. Cam Reddish is looking very good in the open court. Get the wide open shot for Duncan Robinson. He is going to can it off of the double team. I'm not sure why they felt the need to double team Markieff Morris on Kelly Oubre. I guess too much strength there. More very solid picks, but we are going to get a missed shot there. And another missed shot to end the first quarter. 32 points, guys. We're doing good offensively. Held them to 19 points. We're doing good defensively. This looks like a brand new team, guys. I am so excited with what we've seen so far. End of the first quarter. Seattle Ninjas 32, Toronto Raptors 19. So it is going to be the start of the second quarter. And we got the ball being brought up by Alkins. He's going to get stripped there. But then we get an easy bucket for Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is looking very good at attacking the basket. And I would envision he'd be a little bit more of a spot-up jump shooter. So really good to see that his ability to attack the basket is just really, really looking good. That was some really good offense there from Gary Payton III. Or the second. Get an open jump shot for Cam Reddish, but he cannot can it. Get a wild shot from James Ennis, and he is going to can it. Jeremy Blake did sub in for him. Got a baseline drive from Jeremy Lamb. And we are going to foul him. He's been getting some pretty questionable calls in my opinion this game. He is going to miss the first of this free throw as well, so the ball is not lying for us as he's at least missing one of the two free throws, and he is a good free throw shooter, so him missing one is kind of what says a lot. Ooh, we're going to get an and one dunk with Daniel House off of the nice handoff. And we do finish that and one. Got some good defense this possession. Oh, and a good block by Michael Porter Jr. off the rebound by the Raptors. Oh my. And just some very bad offense from Daniel House to allow himself to get ripped. And Jeremy Lamb's going to score on the fast break off of a pull-up jump shot. Are going to get fouled as we pushed it up to Jeremy Blake. We are going to get fouled on the third rebound by Kyle Lowry on Jeremy Blake. And we make both of those free throws with Jeremy as we get another timeout by the Toronto Raptors. Another good take to the basket by Kyle Lowry. Get a good take to the basket by Michael Porter, but he just can't finish it. And a dunk for Siakam that may finally get him going. And the lead's only within 5 now, so the Raptors have been battling. Another miss from Jeremy Blake. And an easy bucket for Siakam, and I think this is a great time to call a timeout as we are struggling a little offensively and our defense has really fallen apart. Gonna get some good defense from Morris on Kelly Oubre Jr. And Evan Park is gonna get his first points in the NBA. Some good defense from Duncan Robinson. Leads to an Evan Park layup. Let's go with Evan Park with the energy off the bench to end the second quarter. Some good defense, but better offense from the Raptors there. And some good defense from Caruso there on Duncan Robinson. And he's going to can the fast break 3. It is now only a 2-point lead. We got a miss from Markieff Morris, but it is cleaned up by George. And a good take from Caruso. Caruso's out there battling, trying to fix that field goal percentage. Open a steal from Kelly Oubre to end the quarter. And a terrible foul from Evan Park. That is a very terrible rookie mistake to foul there with only 3 seconds left. That's going to allow them to get the tie. Yep, that allows them to get the tie going to halftime. That was a very bad foul. Very, very bad foul. We'll get a shot up with Evan Park and miss it. So we are going to go into halftime tied up. Toronto really battled that quarter, and their offense got into a good flow, and our defense really struggled. So it is going to be 58-58, Toronto, Seattle, going into half. We are shooting a better field goal percentage. We are starting to really get beat up on the boards. We noticed that heavily in that second quarter. Chris Boucher, he got on fire because of how many rebounds he was getting on us. So that's what we really need to fix, is that rebounding. I think that allowed us to extend the lead a decent bit if we can fix that rebounding, because that's what really killed us in the second quarter and allowed them to get back into the game. So far an amazing premier game. 58-58 Seattle, Toronto. It's been a great game so far. Siakam's kind of struggled. Jeremy Blake's struggling in his first NBA game. See if he can turn it around. He's going to get fouled to start the second half, and that is going to put 4 on Siakam. So he's going to miss the first of his free throws, but Siakam is in some very bad foul trouble as Jeremy Blake cans the second free throw. And Lowry's going to make a tough kind of fadeaway or leaner, as Jeremy Blake gets an easy basket, as we had a little bit of ball watching from the Toronto Raptors defense. Lowry's bringing the ball up. Some good defense from Monty. A little bit of bad spacing there offensively on the fast break. Monty with a wide open three, and he can't make it, but we do get a board. Get the rebound again after the block. Michael Porter Jr. with the three, and he cans it from the corner. Let's go. Tough three, too. That wasn't easy. That's good defense. Yeah, we're right there. Gonna toss the ball up. Nothing's there. Gonna get it out to Michael Porter, who gets the wide open shot for Jeremy Blake, who misses it but gets the rebound but cannot can the putback. Kyle Lowry with the ball, swing it over to Lamb. They get the pick, and yeah, that's a wide open shot off of that pick. These picks are killing us on Lamb. That's not a foul. Wow. Thought that was definitely a foul. Yeah, we'll take the foul there. Felt like our defense was just in a bad position. That was just stupid. That's Hall of Fame for you, just doing stupid stuff. That was very stupid. Oh, wow. Okay. We do get back on that. Gonna try to kick it ahead. Can't really do that. Oh, hold on. Toss it back. Got Jeremy Blake with the mismatch. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of that, get an easy basket over Lowry. Kyle Lowry bringing the ball up. Pascal trying to get in the paint, and he does. That is a good offensive take. Defense is just not quite what it was early in this game. Ooh, another butter shot from Michael Porter Jr. Ah, and just too much jumping at every shot. Bad defense. Oh, another shot. Another difficult shot made by Michael Porter Jr. This guy is going off. Oh, you got to pick that up. Oh, what was that? Dang, and now we got 4 fouls on Jeremy Blake, so that's not good at all. Get the rebound, you guys. Come on. A very good pass there. Yeah, it's a good pass, and we're gonna call a timeout there. Just all over the place on defense. Man, that's some good offense that we're seeing from the Raptors now, though. They're not going down. Then our coach calls another timeout. That's always annoying when the game does that. Get an easy shot with Harden that we can. So now let's play some defense, please. Alright, we are going to get a miss there. And we do get the easy layup with Cam Reddish. Good defense there. And we do get the foul on Caruso on the fast break. I just played some terrible jump defense, but I was trying to switch to, I didn't know Kelly Oubre was playing point guard. I don't know what these point guard matchups are. I was trying to switch out of the paint. And we are going to get an and one dunk on Pascal, who has 5 fouls now. So if he fouls one more time, he is out. And that is going to be a converted and one by Cam Reddish to tie up the game. There we go, Cam. Good defense there by Harden. Oh, don't miss that, Markieff. That's how you lose playing time. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score is 84 up. It was 58 up at halftime. It is 84 up. Tie game. Wrong person. Please throw the ball to the person I'm directing it at next time. We are going to can that three with Tim Hardaway Jr. though. That at least makes up for the terrible pass. That was not who I was trying to pass it to. Wide open three. Alright, they do miss it though. Get bailed out. That's another good bucket from Scott Harden. Curious how many points he has. 89-88. Got Caruso bringing the ball up. He's going to swing it over to Johnson. If he gets an easy dunk, what is that defense? Oh, almost an N1. Aw, that is such a bad call. Such a bad, terrible ticky-tack foul. This is why we'll have to be on our manual subs because the CPU stops really subbing well. Bad shot by me. Completely on me. I'm just not getting back on defense. Fast break defense has gotten really porous. Missed shot, but Michael Porter Jr. is going to get the rebound and score. I think I really should stop shooting mid-ranges with Jeremy Blake though. Really haven't made any. I think maybe made one. We'll take the foul there. I feel like we're still scattering all over the place and need a set defense. What are you doing? Why are you guarding my man? Don't just switch it when no one's even trying to switch. I hate that. That should be off. Yeah, there we go. Let's leak. Get past Lowry. There we go. We'll take that dunk by Michael Porter. Tie game again. This has been a crazy game, guys. If you're excited for this finish, let me know in the comment section. Who do you think wins this game? Oh my lord, what was that move? That was next level by Lowry. We'll take that shot. Oh, we can't make it though. And Lowry leaked on us. Yeah, he leaked way too fast on us. Probably get a timeout soon. I'm not quite ready for it though, but may have to get one soon. Alright, we are going to make both those free throws. That's going to make it a... Can't do some math here. I think that is a 7-point game now. Oh, pick the ball up. And I was ball watching it. Oh, God. Man, I thought we had the ball so many times that possession, so that's why I was so out of position. Thank God he missed it. Take that. Yeah, we needed that. Just too tall. Just way too tall. Take that easy bucket for George. Or Georgie. Georgie. I've been calling him George so much. Georgie. Oh my God, and it still rattles in. Shoot that, please, Reddish. Yes! Huge shot from Cam Reddish. Let's go. All right, we're only down 3. We're going to get our starters back in here soon. No. Yes. Take that easy layup. We'll take that all day. All right, 1-point game, you guys. Why? Damn it. It's a good shot. Yeah, good timeout. Good timeout. It's good offense. Good offense, good offense. Chris Boucher. Chris freaking Boucher. That guy's been the X factor this game, I swear. That guy's been everywhere doing everything, I swear. And then Kyle Lowry's been good too, which I assumed would be the player of the game. He's been good too. His assist, and he's gotten in the paint on us. He's been good. Yeah, he's been good. Oh my Lord. Damn it, man. Man, that's frustrating. I don't even know why Tim Hardaway's in. That's a foul, yes, thank you. And obviously we haven't been able to foul out Pascal, but he really hasn't been doing as much. It's been Kyle Lowry and Chris really has. As much as I love Monty, I think I want, what's Carter? Carter has the energy. I want Carter in instead. He's the one with the energy. And yeah, and I want to keep Reddish in, and here we'll switch those two. I just keep forgetting that his free throw's that slow. We're leaving points at the line, so frustrating. It's a bad shot. Oh my Lord. What is happening? I don't even know what started happening there. I couldn't even see. Oh, that was still a shot clock violation? I thought I got it off. Wow. Alright, well, we're down 5, guys. And we've been messing up. We're messing up bad. The shot clock violations are hard just because I'm listening to the Elgato. Oh my god, what was that? Please tell me what that was. What was that? So stupid. There we go. Alright. Down 5 still. Gives me terrible animations. Like, why can't he reach for the ball? But man, that was so stupid with Chris Boucher. Really pisses me off. Take that. Go! Oh my god, bro! What? Come on, man! What? Man, that is so stupid, man. Man, that is so frustrating and stupid. We get the steal, and then it doesn't pass the ball, so then we get a backcourt. Man, that is so stupid. Man, that's game. Alright, so we're going to lose this game. We fought, but we couldn't come through. We're going to throw that away. Wow. Alright, so very anticlimactic way for this game to end. Just super frustrating what Madden, I don't know why I keep wanting to say Madden, what 2K did there with not only that whole Chris Boucher situation where we just couldn't get a rebound somehow after blocking him and knocking the ball out of his hands twice, but then also just us getting the steal that we needed and them giving us a backcourt because I'm literally clicking to pass the ball and he doesn't pass it. Like, I literally kept clicking X to pass the ball forward and he didn't pass the ball forward, but we didn't get the ball passed forward, so we're going to lose that game by 7 points, 111 to 118 to the Raptors on their home court for opening night. Definitely a pretty good team to lose to, so no reason to feel too sour about it. I'm just really frustrated with the 2K mechanics, and there's a reason why people say this game is trash. It's for stuff like that, but it's what we have to deal with for as us basketball fans. It's the only game. There's no competition, so it's very frustrating. Larry's going to finish game with 24 points and 7 assists on pretty good shooting, 10 for 17. We got 20 rebounds for Chris Boucher, so that guy absolutely dominated our bigs as far as rebounding. We just got absolutely destroyed by him, and he was by far the best player in the game. I don't care if they gave the player of the game to Lowry. This guy was the player of the game, especially when you factor in Lowry's 4 turnovers. This guy's definitely the player of the game. From there, though, we did get 20 points from Cam Reddish, so he looks like a very solid 6-man and someone who can really work with to possibly even take over Tim Hardaway's role, but I do need scoring off the bench, so I think for this season we'll likely keep him in the 6-man role. Michael Porter Jr. had a 6 for 10 game, 17.7 rebounds. Absolutely hilarious that he got his average from last season, so we'll see if we can up that a little bit moving forward in other games. I feel like I wasn't really super force-feeding him, and then they also started they started face guarding him where they were just playing deny defense on him, so they played him pretty well, but I felt like we were still pretty effective and didn't really force things. Sadly, Jeremy Blake really didn't have the best first game, but I did keep shooting mid-ranges with him, and it looks like that's not what we should do with him, so hopefully I can learn what's most effective for him moving forward. Scott Harden had a 12-9 game, won a little bit more offensively from him, but overall can't be too mad about that game. A little bit better shooting with 5 for 9. Georgie was amazing off of the bench. I loved what we got from him. The 2 blocks, the little bit more rebounds with 10 points. I love what we got from him, and other guys did okay. So that's going to be episode 1, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy this episode, especially with this very competitive game, make sure you smash that like button for me. What do you think this team is made of now that we saw one game? Where can we go? What is our ceiling, and what is our floor? I would love to hear any of those opinions. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the little bell for notifications, and leave a comment. Love you guys who support me and support this series. I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, this is Jugger signing out. Peace.